back in San Marcos, I am in the process of working on starting a community arts center. And I started this concept back in 2003. Some things happened to me within medically that I really needed some answers, and I just couldn't find them anywhere. And I felt like there was a need not only for me but for others like me to be able to talk to other people and then also play music and perhaps do art. I think there's a lot of things that can go on healing the human body through music. I know for myself, and goodness I did music because it helped my body come back together again. But I also, this community arts center, it's going to be a nonprofit. I just got my nonprofit status. I've been planning on it. I started the planning in 2003 and the paperwork took me 2 years. So it was confusing. But I'm looking forward to it. I think I'm going to be able to help people, and it was going to be a big part of my future. I'm still going to play music, but I feel like it's going to be wonderful to go play for someone in Michigan and say, hey, you need to come see me in Texas. I think I can help with something. And so this song here is called If I Had a Daughter. And I wrote it thinking about a young generation of women. There's things that just took me a long time to learn. Things like rather than get all freaked out about my health, just accept it and going out there and make a difference in this world in spite of it. Live with it, own it, and move on. And I wish I would have learned that when I was younger, say in my 20s, like your daughter's age. And this song came to be because I took a yoga class, and I had just turned 40 at the time. This is many years ago. And I sat on the front row of the yoga class because I wanted to learn how to relax, and I thought yoga would help me. And so I get on the front row, and I had the world's most anal yoga teacher ever. And, she was just kind of mean and thin and bunny. And then she told me that I did not know how to breathe in and breathe out correctly. And I looked at her, and I remember thinking, should I have learned how to breathe in and out a lot earlier in life? Why am I learning this in my 40s? And so I went home and I thought about all these things, and I put them in this song. If I had a daughter, I would tell her that the first breath of life is the easiest. From then on, it takes years of practice, because if you know how to keep air in your lungs, you'll survive when fate tackles you, rubs your face in the astroturf, and grinds its cleats into your back. If I had a daughter, I'd tell her that it's better to be out on the field of life, taking hits and making touchdowns, than being one of those whiners complaining about the game and the bleachers. If I had a daughter, I would want her to face life in its peaks and valleys with grit, modesty, hope, compassion, and love. I would want her to accept herself, watch the stars instead of her weight, love her body, feed her soul, dance with her curves, see those blue veins as a masterpiece, howl at the moon instead of her hair, and live inside out. If I had a daughter, she would hold her head high and strut through this world as a more than instead of a less than. She'd trust her voice, speak her mind, and seek the truth. Because if it talks like a duck and walks like a duck, then yeah, it might be a skunk. If I had a daughter, she'd know that gay or straight, pinstriped or polka-dotted, tie-dyed or solid, straight-laced or bent, she'd have my acceptance and my blessing in regard to whomever she gave her heart to. But I'd give her a compass so if she was lost, she could find her way back to reality. And when her soul hit the low notes or some fool decided to just use and use and use her heart as a kick drum, I'd be there. I'd teach her how to turn that into a song. But I would give her the blueprint so she could build her own universe. If I had a daughter, I'd carry her with me in every breath of every moment. I'd wake with her name on my lips. I'd go to bed with her dreams in my heart. If I had a daughter.